walk. Robertson is out there with Moncrief. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Kareem. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress. And it's Carter missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Robertson. Giannis' screen on Lowry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Hits the jumper. Giannis has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Siakam outside. Carter kicks to DeRozan. Back to Carter for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Robertson against Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And he can't get the first one.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
Good on the second free throw. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Moncrief against Carter. Outside Lowry. Bosh sets the pick for Lowry. Off target with his three. Here's Milwaukee now. Johnson with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. Here's Robertson. The shot will not fall. Nice D from DeRozan. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's the Bucks on the break. Robertson outside. Down low. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Robertson.
I don't think it was bad defense at all, but that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're not stopping him inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Robertson dishes to Johnson. Moncrief against Carter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robertson. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Carter outside. Bosh, a screen on Robertson. Outside Carter. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
No good on the second free throw.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Moncrief against Carter. Moncrief the pass to Giannis. Fades and shoots, and it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Carter. Back to Lowry. Over Robertson. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 1. Johnson outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Carter. Pass to Moncrief.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
For Milwaukee, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Shooting 2.
That's good for Moncrief.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Carter. Beyond the arc. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
On the court is your hot squad.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Giannis outside. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Next foul, Marcus Johnson. First personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Lowry. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. The kick out to Bosh. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Siakam.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Moncrief the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Bosch. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Lowry. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Yep, that one goes.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Pass to Siakam. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson kicks to Moncrief. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Covered by Siakam. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Carter outside. Launches it. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Giannis. Fires it up. Good D by Siakam.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Carter outside. Back to Lowry. Raptors moving the ball around. Lowry setting the pick for Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And stolen by Siakam. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, it takes unique skills to be able to not be bothered by defensive pressure. And DeMar DeRozan is that kind of guy because he loves taking tough shots, and he makes most of them.
Robertson against Lowry. Pass to Moncrief. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got his second bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Here's Leonard. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Middleton. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And the first one drops.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Second free throw, no good.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Holiday looking for an opening. Now Now here's Cummings. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Baker. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Definitely within Baker's comfort zone. He is looking more and more confident in that mid-range.
Leonard finds Stoudemire. Here's Peterson. Over Middleton. Peterson misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Holiday.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Leonard. Driving in. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Here's Allen. Fires from deep. Peterson grabs the miss. Pass to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets it fly from 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Morris Peterson. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
First free throw is good.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Nobody near Leonard. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Stoudemire against Holiday. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Leonard against Cummings. Leonard the pass to McGrady. Over Allen. A shot by McGrady, no good. Bucks leading by 6. Outside Holiday. McGrady against Allen. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A shot by Holiday, no good. Toronto trails by 6. McGrady outside. Pirtle dishes to McGrady. The 3 from Leonard. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Leonard's got his second basket.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from three.
Holiday attacking. It's good.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Stoudemire with the ball. Hurdle with a screen on Holiday. Here's Stoudemire. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Antetokounmpo out there with Johnson. Then it's Moncrief, and it's Robertson in at the point guard position. For Milwaukee, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Basket counts. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Leonard looking around. Leonard down the lane. Good D by Johnson. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Stoudemire outside. Barnes sets a screen for Stoudemire. Good on the triple.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Robertson against Stoudemire. Releases. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard inside. Giannis is there. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Johnson. Barnes grabs the miss. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stoudemire outside. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guy. The Raptors making a switch here. Bosh is checked in. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stoudemire kicks to Carter. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Unhindered, going all the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Moncrief hits them both. And here is Barnes. He has yet to score. A floater. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Robertson. Giannis a screen on Carter. Floats it up for Giannis. Blows the alley-oop jam.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
That one goes. Count it. Carter's got 10 points.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
From deep, Robertson, and the 3-ball is good. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Stoudemire, the pass to Bosh. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Bosh, a screen on Moncrief. 6 to shoot. And it's Carter missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Stoudemire against Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot on the way. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. Carter outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Carter. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Robertson against Stoudemire. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis inside.
A chance to check out stats for Bosh. A very nice season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Toronto trails by 7. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your
Michael Red's checked in for the Bucks. Red against DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Davis setting the pick for Lowry. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 7. Red kicks to Moncrief. Robinson a screen on Lowry. Here's Moncrief. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Bosch. Christie subbed in for Vince Carter. That one misses for Davis.
And I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's DeRozan. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Moncrief against Lowry. Moncrief dishes to Red. Here's Robinson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside DeRozan. Over Red. And it's DeRozan missing. Milwaukee leading by 7. And there's the drive. Moncrief's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Nice shot by Pirtle.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Toronto trails by 5. DeRozan surveying the D. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Red fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Red's got his first basket.
That lefty stroke of him, Reds, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Now Lowry. Ball's knocked loose. Lowry against Red. It's Robinson high post. From deep. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Davis. Good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now here's Moncrief. Here's Red. DeRozan defending. Moncrief against Lowry. Here's Robinson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter. Toronto trails by 7. Here's Christie. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Lowry. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
5 to shoot. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot.
Timeout.
And he makes it happen.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Baker. Middleton outside. No good on the 3. Toronto trails by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Baker kicks to Holland. Here's Winters. McGrady covering.
Raptors foul. Tracy McGrady. Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Bucks, Brian Winters. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Bargnani is checked in for the Raptors. He hits both from the stripe. Toronto trails by 5. McGrady with the ball. Nothing on the board. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Holiday, the pass to Baker. Over Bargnani. And Bargnani sends it back. A floater. Siakam's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good from long range.
3.
Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. to Winters from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Winters has got 5.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
McGrady. Offensive rebound. Here's Bargnani. Great D that time from Cummings. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Winters. He's got 5. Middleton the pass to Holiday. They set the pick. Back to Middleton. Baker kicks to Holiday. Takes the 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at the Raptors, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Bucks.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Milwaukee leading by 6. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Carter, DeRozan out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
And here's a look at the stats for DeMar DeRozan. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Bosh, a screen on Giannis, and the rejection by Giannis. Toronto needs to get off the shot. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Bucks moving it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan.
Marcus Johnson not afraid to express some physicality there. Able to draw the foul as a result.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you think about it, what makes Marcus Johnson such a great player? Well, he does it all from the forward position. Racks up points, drops dimes, he rebounds the ball effectively, helps out in a bunch of different ways. Just a terrific all-around forward.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Toronto trails by 8. Outside DeRozan. Back to Lowry. They get a hand on it. Robertson with the steal. Inside, here's Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Lowry. He has 5. Pass to Carter. Knocked loose, and it's stolen by Moncrief. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Carter left side. Bosh against Abdul-Jabbar. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson, the pass to Giannis. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. Here's Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Here's Robertson, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside Bosh. Siakam, high post. Giannis is there. Pocket 6. Siakam passes to Carter. Offline with his 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention fans, now on the court.
Carter kicks to Lowry. Back to Carter. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Bosh. And it's Giannis missing. Toronto trails by 14. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And that one falls for Johnson. That one misses. Antetokounmpo dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Moncrief, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Moncrief's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lowry finds Carter to stop the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Moncrief. Going inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Defensive foul. And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Stoudemire. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Johnson, the pass to Robertson. Back to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 15 points.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And here's Giannis from outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside DeRozan. Back to Leonard. Pass to DeRozan. Carter looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks leading by 18. Robertson outside. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Toronto grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He's got 17.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Outside Leonard. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Stoudemire, and the Raptors miss again. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from Vince Carter.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto trails by 21. Stoudemire, bounce pass. Rebounded by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Baker kicks to Middleton. Holiday against Stoudemire. Back to Middleton. Here's Dandridge. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday inside the line. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Baker, headed by Stoudemire. Here's Dandridge, and he drops it in from the low post. Dandridge has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now Carter, 20 points for him. Here's Poeltl. That one drops for him. 6 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Got to admire how fast Poeltl slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Holiday against Stoudemire. The shot by Holiday, no good. Toronto trails by 21. Carter outside. Leonard finds Stoudemire. Toronto working the ball around now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Poeltl. He's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul him.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
The first free throw is good.
Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Poeltl.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McGrady outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Van Vliet against Holiday. For 3, Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. McGrady outside. Again, Toronto.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Winters misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Peterson. From outside, off the mark. Bucks leading by 18. Outside Holiday. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
McGrady with the ball. He has 6. Again, Toronto.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Bucks. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cummings is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Moncrief. Then it's Johnson. And it's Robertson in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. A shot by Lowry, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. No good from Robertson. Toronto trails by 18. Lowry dishes to Bosh. And here's Lowry. Out to Carter. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
3 points.
Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Robertson. Good on the shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spot.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Carter penetrating, and Terry Cummings pulls it down. Bucks leading by 16. Robertson passes to Johnson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
The line for Milwaukee. Marcus Johnson. 1 shot.
Free throw no good for Johnson. Toronto trails by 18. Here is Lowry. Carter outside. And again, Toronto no luck. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Robertson dishes to Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 20.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
Back to Carter. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Toronto. Moncrief against Carter. Robertson kicks to Cummings. Here's Johnson. Drills the elbow jumper.
This is what Marcus Johnson does best. An outstanding scorer who knows how to get himself into a good rhythm.
Lowry passes to Siakam. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level. Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
At the line for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Giannis. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Giannis passes to Cummings. Yep, it counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Carter outside. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Carter. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, Cummings. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Carter on the wing. Moncrief defending. Carter, the pass to Siakam. Back to Carter. Bosch, that's the pick for Carter. Shot from 12. And it's Carter again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Lowry inside the line. They recover it. Siakam finds Lowry. And DeRozan. Here we go. Carter with the three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 23. Now Moncrief. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Siakam. Toronto shooting for the game at 42%. DeRozan passes to Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosh finishing with purpose.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Lowry against Robertson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And Toronto making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Outside Bosh. Pass to Carter. Right side Leonard. Allen against Carter. Bosh, a screen on Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Bosh finds Siakam. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Leonard against Allen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal. Why such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
A different look for Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Cummings. And it's Robertson in for Michael Redd.
One shot.
That free throw good from Leonard. Milwaukee leading by 18. Pass to Robinson. Here's Bridgman. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Leonard. And that one, good. Bridgman's got his first points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
When you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
That's good from Vince Carter. Carter hits them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Lowry against Robertson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's Toronto. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Leonard with the ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Milwaukee making a switch. Moncrief's checked in.
One shot.
Bucks leading by 15. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Toronto shooting 40% in the fourth. Lowry passes to Siakam. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry setting the pick for Carter. Knocks down the three ball. Carter's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he banks in the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 23 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Leonard kicks to Siakam. Carter with the three. It's hauled in by Giannis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. Toronto trails by 16. Outside Leonard. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson outside. Back to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Bosch. Fast break Toronto. Here's Lowry. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 16. Pass to Robertson.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Down low. Here's Giannis. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. 19 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Johnson against Leonard. It's stolen by Lowry. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Pass to Moncrief. Now Robertson. 6 to shoot. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss. Bosch will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 14. It's good. 35 points for Vince Carter.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
Robertson against Lowry. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you're accustomed to seeing all kinds of defenses against you. So what have you learned to stay effective?
That you got to trust. You know, I got to trust my teammates when I get in the paint. I got to make the drop-off passes. And the more I can do that, the defense will loosen up on me, and then I can do what I do and, you know, play well offensively. And guys just did a great job of that tonight.
Yeah, there was good flow at both ends, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.